Today we will talk about the Holocaust. The day is the memory day of the Holocaust. יום השואה והגבורה. Hero, גבורה. First we must say, אתה גיבור לעולם השם. If you know in the victory of the Holocaust was many miracles. Who was the winner? HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Not human being, but Churchill by himself, he said, I feel I was an instrument in the hand of the Lord, of the Kadosh Baruch Hu. And I asked him for giving that it was so simple vessel. It was very simple instrument. Pashut, very simple. Not something which he say of himself. And so he wrote in his memory book. He wrote a memory book. The third book he wrote this sentence. יסלחו לי, I want to talk about two points, what was a very important point that was from heaven, clear from heaven. General Winter, you know what, who was the General Winter? Mm-hmm. The snow in Russian. Ah. He was the winner. Okay. The General Winter. In Hebrew they say General Choref. I don't know in English if it's the same translation, but this is translation, General Winter. In Hebrew, General Choref. He was the winner, the main winner in Russian. Because it was something very strange. The fall down, the temperature was so down, never was so. Maybe in the time of Napoleon, maybe. Also Napoleon lost his war because the winter was so strong. If you know, also. He lost the war because of winter. Hasidim say about Napoleon, there was a debate between Rabbi Chabad and Rabbi Menachem ben Rimenov, who must win the war. If you know, the Chabad there was in the side of the Russian Tsar. They want the Napoleon lose the war because he's too modern was Napoleon. And he prayed for this. But these two times in the history was the winner of the snow. The wind, the cold and the snow. It was this is direct from heaven because it was very strange situation, not normal. So cold. Never was in December so cold. This one miracle what was from heaven. Second miracle was the pipe, the bottle of the pipe. You know the miracle of the pipe? No. The Germany conquered all North Africa. There was before the last basis, it was in Egypt. Tobruk and Almain, if you know, there was the last place with the English army was. And it was sure that they will lose because Rommel, he was, the General Rommel was very sexual. And what was the miracle? One of the water, if you know the story. The pipe was full with seawater. They wanted to spend, not to spend trucks to bring water. They were sure that they will conquer the pipe of the English, so they have water. But the pipe was full with seawater, salt water. And because Israel was giving up, this is also from heaven. You can see this milchamot ani asiti. We say milchamot, the war, I made the wars in the world. also, this is the two miracles from the Holocaust, but also something that was a little strange, not too much, too strange notice, Pearl Harbor. Because nobody was except the start, Japan will attack the United States. The United States was neutral. They don't want to mix in the war, if you know. The United States was inside. They don't want to be mixed in the war. What made the Rabbeinu Shalom? He made that Japan attacked in Pearl Harbor the Armada, the United States ships. So United States made he called a war against Japan, and Germany called also the war against the United States. So I read that Churchill, when he heard this, he opened a champagne bottle. He said, now the United States will go in the war. And somebody told him, here's the news. And here's the news, he opened a champagne bottle and say, now will be a big change, because the United States will fall in the war. Even they don't want to take a part, they must take a part in the war now. He was very happy when he heard this. Japan attacked the United States. This is a Gibor L'Olam Hashem. But now we will talk a little about the human being. This we talked, many miracles was also something strange was in Kopna and Vilna, if you know. The agreement between Russia and Germany was Vilna will return back to Lita. Vilna, the city, Vilna, will give back to Lita. A little time was free, a part of Lita again, Vilna. In the Vilna was two consuls, one from Holland, one from Japan. Something what never was in Japan, a consul there. Yeshivas Mir, what you know in Russian the word Mir, what means? Mir means the world, exactly, a good name, but Mir was in our generation was Mir the man of the world, because he was saved, the Holy Shiva. But this also was very strange that there was a consul from Japan there, and nowhere there was no country let the Jew come in, if you know. It was a ship that went from Europe and no port let it to go down. So they must go back in Europe and they was finishing the Holocaust. But here was a miracle, because this was the main Torah learners from our generation was saved according to the agreement of Molotov. You know, was this agreement between Molotov not attack 10 years. So, to beat.
See ya.
This also was something not normal. He became a consul. In this little time, he became consul from Japan, and was a consul from Holland also there. And somebody was know that in Coroseo, island Coroseo, you can't go without You don't need to have a special permission to come, to go. We call this you can, if they let you to come in, you don't need before this to have a how you say this when you come in a land but not so open like you now, or you go from one state to other state, it's out only you have the passport in the hand. But before this you need in a place but not so simple to go, like the United States. You need to have I forgot the name of the permission, what we call this. Have a special name to give. He said that in Coruscant you don't need to have before you come a permission. So and the consul, the Japan consul, gives a passport of to go over Japan to Coruscant. But they never was in Coruscant, and there was in Japan 6 years. Not in Japan themselves. In the beginning they was in Japan, but they sent it to Shanghai. Also something interesting was in Shanghai, if you know. Was a big building, empty, was prepared for the yeshiva. A rich man, before he was die, he asked the rabbi, what I can do for my soul. I want to do something for my soul. He told him, build a temple, he made a temple, a synagogue, big synagogue, but not but a very little congregation was in Shanghai. He made something very big, with rooms, with dining room, with medrash, with so there was rent every day, a few old Jews to make a minyan there. So the building was empty, nothing was used. When Yeshiva Mir came to Shanghai, they had prepared complete building with rooms, with dining rooms, everything was necessary. Tell Yeshiva, we saw from heaven they prepared the place for the Yeshiva Mir. This is what we must learn what Rabbi Shalom prepared as the consul, also if you know the train from one side from Russia till Japan, you see, also something what is not logical, but this is also, you can see that the hand of the Kadosh Baruch Hu, he made it. They made it not long time before the Second World War. And also was something strange, a general from Poland. He forced Lita to make peace. Forced it to make peace, and because this make a road from Poland to Lita, this road was prepared for the yeshiva guy, but save himself according this way. He made, because he wanted to make contact between the two lands. He forced it to, and so, because it was peace 20 years before the Holocaust, they made a road from Poland till Lita. And this road was the way to save the yeshivas. The yeshiva guy, but was saved, it was used this road. It was prepared for the field that from heaven was prepared for the road. This is Ata Gibor L'Olam Hashem. You are the Kadosh Baruch Hu, you are the hero. Ata Gibor L'Olam Hashem. You are. This is because this, but I want to talk about human being also. What is the human being? The Mishnah said in Avot, Eizu Gibor HaKovesh Es Yisro. Gibor in Hebrew is not only a name by himself, גיבור מלשון להתגבר, to be stronger, להתגבר, to be strong to other. The Gentile mean להתגבר means when you be more strong to somebody else. להתגבר על השני is in other languages means. In the mentality of the human being, regular human being, what is להתגבר? When you be strong over other people or other problems. But we say, in Judaism we say, who is a גיבור? He is a גיבור all over himself. He is a גיבור הכובש את יצחו. This is much harder to conquer themselves than to conquer somebody else. Because to conquer somebody else, you have many reasons to do it, but to conquer yourself, you must have ideals, you must have value, ערכים, you must dedicate yourself, not so simple. It's not enough you have muscles. To be strong as other people, enough you have your good muscles. But to roll over yourself is much harder. You must work plenty work to do it, to win yourself. איזה הוא גיבור הכובש את יצחו. Many examples was in the Holocaust. One of the clear examples, you can see this, was somebody was a Jew, but was very strong. In one box he can't kill a man. He was very strong. One of the Nazis made him very much suffering. And he stay and don't regal Nazi. Don't want to regal. Because he was know, if he give him a box, he will kill him, he will kill the old Jew over there. So you want, the human nature want to take revenge for somebody who would make problems or suffer you or beat you. And he was so strong not to do anything because he was know that if he will regard, they will call other Jew. Who is there? Who makes the tzores or who hold up himself? This is a really good word. Hold up himself not to do nothing because he was not his life for other people. He'll be in a big danger. They will be killed because action. Somebody was react. Germany was very equality. There's many examples was people was hold themselves not to do something because they don't want to. Herschel Zimmer, a man was a worker in the time of the Holocaust in the ghetto. There was people, everybody must work. If you don't work, you don't give him food. But was people that they don't want to work because they don't want to because Shabbos. There was work Shabbos also. But was people that they give the Persian, from the Persian, the very little Persian, they give a part for the people that don't was he hidden himself, and they give him. Once they find that Herschel Zimmer went with food, they recognize that he go to give other people come his food. And they asked him, told us where is the hide.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to tell him. They took him, the very cruelty punishment, they killed him. They took Niels and hammer and the hammer. And he said to the son, he is and the son, the find he said, we die for not to tell any the secret of the other Jew, because if they find the other Jews, they will kill them. Halacha is not allowed to tell Moiser. You know what is Moiser? Informer. It's forbidden to be informer of another Jew, if you know this. It's forbidden to tell anything about somebody else. Many fact was people kill themselves not to tell. Also, one of the head from one of the ghettos, he became suicide because he don't want to give the names. He taken by himself the life. This is the main gvura, we say, Ezo Gibora Komeshet Yisrael. This is really error, if you concord yourself. Now we will talk a little about the ghetto Varsha also, something that people don't know. Who gives the decision to make the, how you say, the married traitor against the Nazis? Rabbi Menachem Zember, he was the rabbi, but he said to do, because it was very very not clear, because if you start to fight against Germany, they will kill everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If not, anyway will be killed. People, our debate also, it was right to do it or not. But also the decision to fight against the Nazis was the biggest rabbi of Warsaw. He decided to fight. It's not so simple, because his student, he don't believe that his rabbi was, but I have a book, what he say, I was there, and I heard that he decided to say, because anyway, they will be killed. We must have the proud. This is not so simple, but proud is not a reason to be suicide. But here, Kiddush Hashem, this is a big main problem. If what we must do, I heard, or I read, I mean, only I heard that Masada. You know what is Masada?
Masada, the fortress.
שים בשרי.
Masada.
Masada, you know what it was?
Romans.
The Romans, they killed themselves. They were suicide. All. This was a symbol by many Jews, but they're not clear if it was good, it made good or not. But I read, Rizal said, because there was, in the mind was, not make Kiddush Hashem, the are in high level. Not because they are right. The suicide is very forbidden. But also in the history, if you know, by the Creators, in York, you know what was in York?
In the village of York, they killed themselves.
Because they don't want to be converted for Christianity. This is also there is not so simple. Not everybody was agreeing with this.
Okay.
but in heaven they go after what people want. They want my Kiddush Hashem. There's Kiddush Hashem. Also in Masada, even in Aloch, it's not so clear that it was right, was the down. Also in Ghetto Varsha, there's three places that not clear by me. York, Masada, and Ghetto Varsha. If the reason Kiddush Hashem is very high level, if it's a mistake, it's suicide. And suicide is a very big sin. But we don't, I don't can decide anything because I read in Yoman Ghetto Varsha, he wrote in Yoman Ghetto Varsha, Hillel Zeidman, he wrote, they were sitting and they were in a meeting, and many long meetings was, few meetings was, what to do. He say, Rabbi Nachem Zelber, he was a big rabbi, he say, this is Kiddush Hashem. Maybe I will read the word, not so simple. Hillel Zeidman, מחבר ספר יומן גטו ורשה, the decision, ההחלטה לצאת למרד בגטו ורשה הייתה של הרבי נחם זלבר, השם ייקום דמו. בשעה שאחרים לא היו מסוגלים לקבל החלטה כל כך גורלית. כיוון שזה סיכן את הנצורים בגטו שירגו לפני הזמן שגרמנים הקציבו לחיסול תושבי הגטו. גם דבר זה מלמד כי כל גבורה תלויה ועומדת גבורה רוחנית. Also, the decision to take the responsibility of self is also because he was a very great sages. Scholar. You can see this from this also, to take this responsibility of self, he must be a Torah scholar. The not religious leaders, they don't come to take the responsibility of self. They prepared everything, but to do, they was skeptics, not what to do. They don't know. Menachem Zember, according to this, but his student in the United States he was in the United States, his student. He said, I don't believe that my rabbi gives this decision because it's probably a local problem. It's not suicide. It may be suicide, according to halacha. There's also a second point what I want to tell what mean there. Now we will talk. Shalom, shalom. One point what interested me was the opposite of the Holocaust. Germany now help us much more than other countries of Europe. Doesn't make sense. Why? Anti-Semites are plenty in Germany. But the government, from the Holocaust till now, from Adenauer, you know, the Chancellor Adenauer was the first Chancellor after the Holocaust. Not Eisenhower, Adenauer.
Yeah.
He was like the first Chancellor. He gave us a confession, פיצויים. He started to pay for till now, more 6 years. No, more 6 years. Few years after when the country start to pay for the Jew. until now they help us. Diplomatical and also weapon. How you say under the water, the sea, the weapon under the water? What the ship under the water?
Submarine.
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 They give us, we pay, but they make very cheap price to help us. I don't know why. Maybe only because in the weekly parsha what we read, Shabbos, was mentioned the chazir, the pig. The pig is a symbol of Edom, of Esau. Amalek is a grandson of Esau. Germany is a grandson of Esau because of Amalek. When the king, the Kaiser, Wilhelm came in Israel to visit, you know the story, 400 years ago, he came to visit Israel. And halacha is, when you become a king, you were able to go see him, or to honor him, to see him. לא אילם ירוץ אדם לקראת מלכי ישראל, ולא מלכי ישראל בלבד, אלא מלכי אומות העולם, שמזכי יפים. If you will have rights, you will see Mashiach, the difference between Mashiach and Gentile kings. So he was able to go to see him. When Sadat was in Jerusalem, I also went to see him because of Gemara. But when he came, the Kaiser Wilhelm in Israel, in Eretz Israel, Rabbi Zonenfeld, he don't want to go to say welcome for him. Because say this belongs to a regular king, not Amalek. And Germany is Amalek. Nobody know that Germany is Amalek, because in Germany by himself, the Jew was in very high level life. He was very distinguished in everything, in communication, in the business, in the parliament. In the parliament also, there was in the Bundestag, there was Jew also inside. In the Germany government was Jew also. The minister, before Hitler was the minister of economic, was a Jew. Rathenau. A Jew. So nobody was believed that Germany, the modern Germany, the clever Germany, the cultured Germany will done what they done. This must teach us, without the faith in the God, this is what they bring. אם אין יראת אלוקים במקום והרגוני, אברהם said to אבימלך. Why I afraid so much, even they are very cultured. אבימלך asked אברהם אבינו, why you done what you done? And say, אם אין יראת אלוקים במקום הזה והרגוני, נותר יראת אלוקים. כן, this is, you don't want to, but חזיר had two symbols. The pig by himself is another animal. Every animal, when you lay on the field, you put the feet under the stomach to save the stomach. He put in the front. Sure, I be a kosher because my feet is like a kosher animal. This is one of the symbols. But the Medrash says something more deep. Chazir in Hebrew, milashon leharzir, to bring back. Says the Medrash, למה נקרא שמו חזיר? שעתיד להחזיר מלכות לבעליה. The Christianity countries, there was decided to give us the land. Russia is also a big father Adam, the red Esau, he also in the beginning in 19. You can't go with him at home. Yeah, I mean, oh. I mean, so I mean, this is a reason. חסר עתיד להחזיר מלכות לבעליה. Because this, even Amalek, this is by me something very new. But Amalek by himself also, he returned, he helped us now. He gave us פיצויים, שילומים. He paid back what they stole from us and other killers.